To the beach, y'all. Let's go. All around the world. Y'all know this is.
Welcome, everyone, to the Gamma Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, March Madness, HBCU Edition. Everyone's always associating March Madness with basketball. It's always such an exciting time of the year as we watch those slam dunk competitions and marvel at who can slam it the best. Well, today, we want to get you excited about our historically Black colleges and universities. Yes, our HBCUs. In this presentation, you will see and hear from HBCU graduates who are slamming this world with their talents, which were rooted in HBCUs. They might not be on the basketball court, but they sure are excelling in all quarters of their careers. Just watch this presentation to see what I'm talking about. We HBCU grads, such as myself, are proud and successful graduate of Benedict College. Our chapter president, Angela Brown, a proud and successful graduate of SC State University, and 29th International President of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Dr. Dorothy Buchanan Wilson. Just to name a few. We are always talking about the rewards and benefits we receive in attending an HBCU. In this presentation, you might be quite surprised with some of the names you will hear of those who attended an HBCU. So sit back and we hope you will enjoy this March Madness HBCU edition.
HBCU facts. HBCUs are responsible for 85% of all Black doctors, 80% of all Black federal judges, 75% of all Black PhDs, 75% of all Black military officers, 75% of all Black veterinarians, 50% of all Black pharmacists, 50% of all Black attorneys, 46% of all Black business executives, and 40% of all Black dentists. Top 10 HBCUs as reported by the 2022 U.S. News and World Report. Number 10, Claflin University. Number 9, Fisk University. Number 8, North Carolina A&T State University. Number 7, Florida A&M University. Number 6, Tuskegee University. Number 5, Morehouse College. Number 4, Hampton University. Number 3, Xavier University of Louisiana. Number 2, Howard University. And number 1, Spelman College.
The game has officially started. It is the first quarter, and the career path is education.
Hello, I'm Congresswoman Alma Adams, and I am proud to represent North Carolina in the United States Congress. Before entering Congress in 2014, I served as a state representative in Raleigh, as a member of the Greensboro City Council, and as a school board member. But my day job, my passion, was teaching. I taught for 40 years, most of them at Bennett College, an HBCU in Greensboro, North Carolina. And I was able to earn my PhD at the Ohio State University and be a professor, all because of the 2 degrees that I earned at the North Carolina A&T. Aggie pride. I have Aggie pride because North Carolina A&T took a first-generation college student like me and gave me the tools I needed to succeed. That's the difference an HBCU education makes. I know from my experience as both a student and a professor, HBCUs create the leaders of the future. And many of us join Greek organizations. I myself am a proud AKA that can help you well into the future. Every day people make decisions for us and about us, but most times without us. But I've seen HBCU students, not just graduates, but students, impact government decisions. From the HBCU interns who have interned in my office to the A&T four courageous students from my alma mater who kicked off the sit-in movement in Greensboro. Student voices matter at HBCUs, and that's one of the reasons you should attend. Look at the impact students in the Black Lives Matter movement have had. Your voice is powerful, and I, for one, can't wait to hear how you choose to use it. And I hope to see you walking through the doors of an HBCU as you start your college journey.
My name is Carolyn Pearson Jenkins. I am a retired educator and a writer. I'm also a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I had the privilege of attending 2 HBCUs, Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina, and North Carolina Central University in Durham. When I selected Claflin for my undergraduate studies, I was most aware of the high academic standards of the university, but I was also most aware that it was a family school. I have family members who actually attended Claflin as far back as the late 1800s, all the way through my daughter, who is also a graduate. So we have a long line of Claflin graduates, and naturally, it is a family for us. At North Carolina Central, I pursued a Master's of Library Science degree. Both of my HBCUs gave me the academic preparation that I needed. Not only did they give me the academics that I needed, but they also opened doors for me. And I received personal attention from staff, faculty, and administration, where they took me under their wings and they helped me to grow and to succeed. So if you're looking for an institution of higher education, I strongly recommend that you consider one of the many HBCU possibilities.
Notable HBCU alumni in the area of education include Marjorie Lee Brown. She attended Howard University. She is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. She is the first African American to receive a PhD in mathematics from the University of Michigan. Booker T. Washington founded Tuskegee Normal and Industrial Institute, now Tuskegee University in Tuskegee, Alabama. He is the first African American to be invited to the White House. Dr. Inez Beverly Prosser. She attended Prairie View Normal College, now known as Prairie View A&M University, located in Prairie View, Texas. She is the first African American woman to receive a PhD in psychology. Kelly Miller. He is from Winsboro, South Carolina. He attended Howard University in Washington, D.C. He is the first African American man to attend Johns Hopkins University. He is the former Dean of Howard's College of Arts and Science. Felicia Rashad. She attended Howard University, located in Washington, D.C. She is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and is currently the Dean of Howard University's College of Fine Arts. W.E.B. Du Bois. He attended Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee, and Howard University in Washington, D.C. He taught at the HBCU Wilberforce University, located in Wilberforce, Ohio, Atlanta University, now known as Clark Atlanta in Atlanta, Georgia, and Tuskegee University in Tuskegee, Alabama. Mary McLeod Bethune. She is a SC native. She was the founding president of the National Council of Negro Women. She founded Bethune-Cookman University, located in Daytona Beach, Florida. Septima Poinsett Clark. She is a native of South Carolina. She attended Benedict College in Columbia, South Carolina. She is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. She taught for over 30 years in South Carolina, 18 in Columbia and 9 in Charleston.
Its second quarter in the career path is dental and medical careers.
Hello, I'm Dr. Loretta Felder McKelvey, a general dentist practicing in Columbia, South Carolina. I am a graduate of the Howard University College of Dentistry, one of 14 schools making up the university known as the Mecca, located in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. I made the trip to Howard following in the footsteps of my father, a graduate of the Howard University School of Divinity, and my cousin Jim, who studied at the Howard University School of Law, and numerous cousins further north who had made their way to the Mecca. A product of the civil rights movement here in South Carolina, at a young age when other black children and myself made our foray into previously segregated public schools, sometimes not so welcoming. It was a wish of mine to be not one of few, but one of many. The Mecca delivered. It's a celebration of culture. Then I had the privilege of having as my dean the first female dean of an American dental school, Jean Singford. As a result, 25% of my class were female. How is that for forward thinking? How is that for progressiveness? How is that for diversity? And that is my HBCU story.
Dr. Edward Cooper, a native of Columbia, South Carolina, was the first African American elected president of the American Heart Association. Dr. Cooper received his undergraduate degree from Lincoln University in Pennsylvania and his medical degree from Meharry Medical College in Tennessee. If you are interested in a medical career, consider an HBCU. Howard University is among the nation's top medical schools, and it is known to graduate the most African American medical students. Howard's College of Dentistry is the 5th oldest dental school in the United States. Meharry Medical College was the first medical school in the South for African Americans. Meharry School of Dentistry is one of 2 historically black dental schools in the United States. Morehouse College School of Medicine is ranked top in the nation with graduating the most African American male medical students. Morehouse is known for its low student-to-faculty ratio. Xavier University in Louisiana. Xavier has been among the top 3 producers in the nation of African Americans with a Doctor of Pharmacy degree. Outside of academics and high scholastic achievement, here are the top 5 reasons to attend an HBCU. Culture. HBCUs provide students with an opportunity to engage with other black students who share their same ambitions. Students are able to embrace the characteristics of a professional in their desired career path without dismissing their African American culture. Many black college professors serve as mentors and display a genuine interest in the success of the student. This provides students with a sense of community. It was reported that 58% of black HBCU graduates strongly agreed their college professors cared about them, compared to 25% of black non-HBCU graduates. In terms of outer culture, HBCU curricula expand their students' experiences beyond the inner culture of campus life to experience music, arts, literature, etc. globally through internships. Leadership. HBCUs prepare black students for leadership roles. Students are generally better prepared for life beyond college. Finance. UNCF reported that the average cost of attending an HBCU is 27% less than attending a non-HBCU. Black HBCU graduates compared to blacks from non-HBCUs are more likely to be thriving financially. Opportunities. HBCUs provide black students with the opportunity to study in fields such as science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And HBCUs continue to outperform non HBCUs in those fields of study. Legacy. Many black HBCU graduates were first generation graduates in their families. Graduates of HBCUs instill in their children the benefits of attending an HBCU and how that impacts their life. Within Gamma Nu Omega chapter, we have several members who have continued their family's HBCU legacy. When it comes to HBCUs, we can't forget about marching bands, homecoming, and Greek life. HBCU bands have always played an important part in promoting school pride and camaraderie. HBCU bands are essential to a school's reputation. Homecoming at HBCUs is an annual celebration which connects HBCUs to their communities. It's a celebration of black joy and culture. Homecoming provides an opportunity to bridge relationships between different generations of students and alumni. Several Greek organizations were founded on the campuses of HBCUs. This includes Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated was founded in 1908 on the campus of Howard University. Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated was founded in 1911 on the campus of Howard University. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was founded in 1913 on the campus of Howard University. Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated was founded in 1914 on the campus of Howard University. And Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated was founded in 1920 also on the campus of Howard University. Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated was founded in 1963 on the campus of Morgan State University. Greek organizations were founded in the 20th century to help foster relationships and increase professional opportunities after college, but also to provide community service to the African American community. All right, halftime is over. Time for third quarter to start. The career path is law, social justice, and politics.
Hello, I'm Judge Joseph A. Wilson, a retired circuit court judge for the state of South Carolina. I attended Clark Atlanta University, an HBCU in the city of Atlanta. I'm also a member of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity and an elder in the United Methodist Church. I chose an HBCU because I knew that the professors there would be concerned about my total development, both academically and socially. That is true, and that turned out to be very true because one of my professors there encouraged me to further my education by attending law school. And as a result of his encouragement, I attended Yale Law School and graduated from that law school and practiced law for more than 50 years. I was also encouraged while at an HBCU to be concerned about giving back to the community, to trying to serve others, and to remembering that one of us is only as strong as our brother or our sister, to give a helping hand to those in need. Those concerns and that emphasis was a major contributor in my life. And I encourage those of you who may be considering where you're going to go to consider an HBCU as an opportunity to have a well-rounded education.
My name is Adrena Greenlee Bass. I am a proud double HBCU graduate. I obtained my undergraduate degree from North Carolina A&T State University, and I obtained my Juris Doctorate as well as my MBA from North Carolina Central University. I have been a practicing attorney for nearly 13 years, and currently I serve as an Assistant Attorney General for the North Carolina Department of Justice. So I come from a family of HBCU graduates. My grandfather attended and graduated from both Morehouse as well as Howard University. My grandmother is a graduate of Lincoln University. My mother and both sisters are graduates of North Carolina A&T State University. And my husband is a double Eagle. We met on the campus of North Carolina Central University. I am also an active member of the Alpha Zeta Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated here in Durham. So throughout my childhood, my parents taught me to be proud of my rich Black culture and history. So I chose an HBCU because these universities are Black history. They provide you with a wonderful and enriching cultural experience every single day. I wanted to be surrounded by people who looked like me, who understood and supported me throughout my entire collegiate journey. I would say that attending an HBCU provides such a familial atmosphere, from interactions with your friends and peers to even your college professors. At both A&T as well as Central, I felt welcomed, and I felt that my professors truly cared about my success. I guess the best way to describe it is, it felt like home. Being a double HBCU graduate, I feel an immense sense of pride when I walk into a room with my colleagues, because I have no doubt that these universities poured into me, they challenged me, and prepared me to succeed. So whether you're choosing a career in law, engineering, business, or any major for that matter, I would absolutely, without reservation, recommend attending an HBCU. You will be afforded the opportunity to walk the halls that were once occupied by so many great African Americans like Jesse Jackson, Julius Chambers, or Ronald McNair, all while you're creating your own path of greatness.
Hello, I'm Congressman James Clyburn. I want to thank the Gamma Nu Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority for inviting me to speak to you today. As many of you know, I'm a proud graduate of South Carolina State University. I know personally how important historical Black colleges and universities can be to students looking to receive a higher education. When I was deciding where to attend college, there was no doubt in my mind that I wanted to attend South Carolina State University, known as South Carolina State College at that time. So much so, I never applied anywhere else. But I am where I am today, in large part because of South Carolina State University and the people I met on that campus, including my late wife, Emily. HBCUs provide pathways of opportunities to millions of students across this country, many of whom are first-generation college students. These schools take the time to nurture students who may find it difficult to learn in the traditional college classroom, some with 250 students. I often tell the story of Ron McNair when talking about HBCUs. Ron McNair was from the small town of Lake City and one of the astronauts aboard the Challenger space shuttle in January 1986. Before that fatal flight, Ron McNair stopped by my office and told me that every time he would speak somewhere, people always talked about his PhD in physics from MIT, but they rarely discussed his bachelor's degree from North Carolina A&T, an HBCU. He explained to me that North Carolina A&T is where he met professors and faculty with the same experiences and backgrounds as his. They understood where he came from, molded him, and prepared him for his career in physics. HBCUs take the time to not only give instruction on what is in the textbooks, but consider what may be in the life experiences of students who attend these institutions. I want every student watching this to know that being an HBCU graduate can take you to new heights regardless of your background and your upbringing. Where you begin in life does not mean it is where you will end your life. An HBCU could very well be for you.
March Madness HBCU Edition. Fourth quarter career path, the arts and public relations.
Our future leaders, I'm Winston A. Wingo, artist and retired educator, and a proud graduate of Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina. I was encouraged by my mentors and other educators to attend Claflin University. At Claflin University, I received outstanding education, social, cultural enrichment, and also made lifelong friends. But I also had the time of my life. I strongly encourage you to select a HBCU college and university in making your choice.
Hello, my name is Hank Bilal, and I am a 2014 Benedict College graduate. I majored in music while at Benedict, and I had some amazing professors that prepared me for what I am doing till this day. Since I graduated from Benedict, I've had a chance to be a minister of music and a music director in several different situations, and also a producer. And also I recorded 3 studio albums and 2 singles. I advise anybody that's thinking about going to an HBCU to just go ahead and go. Don't even think about it too long. I am glad for my experience when I had attended Benedict College. I had a chance to be a part of the Marching Band of Distinction, and we traveled up and down the East Coast in support of the Benedict College football team, and we played at the different pep rallies and different functions and competitions. So that was the highlight while I was in college. And also I had a chance to meet amazing peers from across the world. Some people may have been from New York, some people may have been from Africa, but I had a chance to interact with them and meet people and get a chance to get to know folks that had different backgrounds. So in my closing, I say that you should attend an HBCU and to not give up on your dreams and be the best that you can be.
Notable HBCU alumni in the areas of arts and public relations include comedian and radio host Ricky Smiley, who attended Alabama State University in Montgomery, Alabama, and Tuskegee University in Tuskegee, Alabama. He is a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity, Incorporated. Actress and dancer Debbie Allen attended Howard University in Washington, D.C. Chadwick Boseman also attended Howard University, located in Washington, D.C. Actor Samuel L. Jackson attended Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. Actress Keisha Knight Pulliam attended Spelman College, also in Atlanta, Georgia. She is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Incorporated. Radio host Tom Joyner attended Tuskegee University in Tuskegee, Alabama. He is a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity, Incorporated. Rapper Megan P., also known as Megan Thee Stallion, attended Prairie View A&M University in Prairie View, Texas, and Texas Southern University in Houston, Texas. Actor and entertainment reporter Terrence Jenkins, also known as Terrence J., attended North Carolina A&T University in Greensboro, North Carolina. He is a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity, Incorporated. Singer Erykah Badu attended Grambling State University in Grambling, Louisiana. And now we've entered overtime where we will highlight sports. In 2017, there were 29 Pro Football Hall of Famers who attended HBCUs like Walter Payton and Shannon Sharpe. 4 years later, in 2021, 18 HBCU players were drafted to the NFL like Javon Hargrave, Brandon Parker, and Ryan Smith. This year, in 2022, there was a first ever NBA HBCU Classic during the NBA All-Star Weekend, where Howard University played against Morgan State University. Some other notable alumni who attended HBCUs in sports include Michael Strahan, who graduated from Texas Southern University. He is the co-host on Good Morning America. Donnie Shell, who is a former NFL player and Pro Football Hall of Fame inductee, graduated from South Carolina State University. Andrea Gardner was the highest drafted player from an HBCU where she attended Howard University and WNBA history in the second round. Another notable HBCU alumni in sports is Jerry Rice. He is a former NFL player who attended Mississippi Valley State University. He is a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. He is also a college and pro football Hall of Fame inductee. Evan Adams Jr. is a former NBA player and coach. He was a recipient of the John W. Bunn Lifetime Achievement Award. He graduated from North Carolina A&T State University. Another notable HBCU alumni in sports include Tariq Cohen, who is a running back for the Chicago Bears. He also attended North Carolina A&T State University. And Harry Carson, who's a former NFL player. He is a college and pro football Hall of Fame inductee. He attended South Carolina State University.
Alrighty, the game is over. It's now time for our closing with Sonia McIntosh, proud Benedict College alumni, member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Gamma Nu Omega Chapter, HBCU for Life, a Call to Action Committee Chair.
Greetings. I am Sonia W. McIntosh, a proud 1989 graduate of Benedict College, and I am employed with the Richland County Sheriff's Department, located in Columbia, South Carolina. Currently, I serve as chairman of the Target 1 HBCU for Life, a call to action committee. And I am so glad that I answered the call. Why am I asking everyone to answer the call? Because we want everyone to know the truth and nothing but the truth about HBCUs. So help us God. HBCU's first mission is to increase college success and career access for youth. Why choose an HBCU? Historically, Black colleges and universities provide students something they can't get anywhere else: a diverse and an inclusive community scholarships that celebrates the richness of the entire American experience. Studies show that HBCU graduates are prepared for life, and HBCU graduates are successful professionals in a number of fields, including science, technology, engineering, the arts, medicine, law, and especially in politics. For example, the Honorable Kamala Harris the first African American woman to be sworn in as Vice President of the United States and a graduate of Howard University. As we come to a close, we would like to thank our great prominent leaders that were featured in our video. The Honorable Alma Adams, PhD, graduate of North Carolina A&T State University. The Honorable James Clyburn, graduate of South Carolina State University. North Carolina Assistant Attorney General Andrea Bass, Esquire. Graduate of North Carolina A&T State University. Reverend Joseph Wilson, retired judge. Graduate of Clark Atlanta University. Dr. Loretta Felder McKelvey, dentist. Graduate of Howard University. Artist Winston Wingo, graduate of Claflin University. Dr. Carolyn Jenkins, graduate of Claflin University. Musician Hank Bilal, Grammy performer and graduate of Benedict College. Thank you for being a great audience today. And we know that we have inspired you to attend and to be the best HBCU graduate and make the call to action.
Feel it coming in the air. Hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. I'm ready. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance. Get your boutiques on. All black, everything. Black cards, all